Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Pandora Fanatic. I've got a Pandora video to show you of some bracelets and things that I've changed up this week. So let's get into it. This is the bracelet I recently bought, and I've actually put a couple of gold charms on here. So I've got 2 hearts. Let's bring that in. Got my Mother's Day edition gold heart and another heart. These here are actually solid 14 karat gold. They're not plated. And I was having trouble balancing those on my gold bracelet, so I will show you the changes I've made to that. And also, instead of spaces on here, I've actually, if you can see that, I've added the other clip, or kept the other clip rather, because I have this clip and then I've got this clip. So that's just to, instead of using other charms, to fill the space a bit. And you can see it looks really balanced, really nice. This is on the heart clasp studded bracelet. I've also utilised my clip chain for safety. I wore that yesterday. I went down to the to my local Pandora. I wasn't wearing this heart, but later in the day I was just doing a wee think and added that in, and that's kind of like what I'm trying to express in this video, is that nothing's set in stone here. We can change things up, and that means that we've got something new and fresh to wear very often, depending on our collections, and it's fun. It's nice to change our designs around and up and all the rest of it. So that's really lovely. I like that, and I did enjoy wearing that. I did have the smaller bracelet, but now I've got, this is I think this is an 18, which means that I can wear Muranos on it, or I can still wear it like this. It's fine. And with that, I wore this leather, and I like wearing it with the clasp to the front. So the detail that you see is these lovely pieces of sterling silver, because they are sterling silver, and the cantilever clasp, the really simple but effective. And yeah, so that was that. And on the other wrist, I like this. So this goes, if you don't know how to use these, you make sure you put it through there, like that, and that's the detail you see on the front of your wrist. So I'm utilising the beautiful sterling silver, the oxidised detail, and I set that on that wrist here. Been working too hard. You can see I've been in the walls there a little bit, just bumped something, but anyway, that was really nice to wear yesterday. The other leather I like to wear is this one, and I bought this pre-loved. Those are all new items, apart from the older heart and the older clips. which I think is still in stock. But this here, yes, it's an older leather, but it's a 3, and that's really effective, and I can wear that with that, or often I'll wear it with this as well. I've had kind of a busy week, but let's get on with this. Oh, rings. Quite simply, got my gold Pandora and this and this. I'm not putting it necessarily in the order that I'd wear it, but I'm just giving you a little look. I'll probably stack it more like, sorry about the blurring. Probably more inclined to stack it like that for a wear with the gold. That's my idea of two tones, is actual gold and silver now. Taken me ages to do that. I just want to reiterate, I'd wear that on probably this finger, but that's got something else on it to show you. That collecting takes a long time. It is not a cheap process. You can find some pieces pre-loved in beautiful condition at really great prices, but you can also find some pre-loved pieces in bad condition. But you know, overall, my experience with collecting charms like Pandora, even going the budget route where I'm buying on promotions and sales, it still gets up there. It's a heck of a excuse my language. It's quite a commitment if you're going to collect to the level that I've been collecting. But you know, I mean, I've also got my show. I love these things. They are mine to keep. But just keep in mind, it's not really the cheap option. Initially, my first Pandora was pre-loved, and I got a really good bargain for a bulk lot, really. It was a lariat with 3 Muranos and 2 spaces and a charm, and I wore it a lot. I wore it till it broke, actually, and I thought that I could get away with mostly buying pre-loved, but the retirement sales get me and I'm looking forward to the mid-year one coming up too. That's how I bought this. I did not pay full price for that, nor this, or that, or that. I just am not that well off that I can afford to blow money that way. You know, I'll just pop those over here. Seeing I've had a wee chat about that. Right, this one here, and this has taken me years. It hasn't happened overnight. I've changed this up to mostly charms. So we've got, right there, catching. We've got a pre-loved clasp, 14 karat gold. We've got a 2-tone safety chain, which I got one free when I bought the bracelet because the person selling it was that way inclined. I got the bracelet for about half of what they cost you. You know, still not the cheapest, but I kind of really wanted to have one, so It's better than what they had cost full price. And I like the classic clasp too. Yeah, I've got my 2 lovely Tree of Life charms. I like sizing a little charm right towards the back if I can. I've got a lovely onyx dewdrops on flowers with the diamond. Really pretty. You can see why I've added it onto this bracelet soon. Because I haven't, like I said, the sizes just weren't working eventually for me. And I've got another sort of Tree of Life charm and my beautiful star charm. I love these. I'm so glad I found them. I think it's 18 or 22 carat gold mini Murano and pre-loved gold clip. So yeah, everything you've seen up to the gold Murano, pre-loved. Same with the clips and the next amazing gold charm. And I've got 2 stars that I bought new in retirement sales. Love these. And my gilded cage. Another amazing. You can see why I've done that. Because I just wanted it to be uniform. You can see I've also taken my gold Muranos out, my gold core Muranos out for now because I want to source another one. Another clip. Another Murano. Another one of these star charms, which is absolutely stunning. Love them. I love the oxidized detail, and I love the size of the gold stars too. I've got a family charm. That one and the other charms seem to get used quite a lot for offsetting each other. And then I've got my moonstone one. Isn't that pretty? And that's a black onyx there, from what I know. It's two-tone charm. Then my Tree of Life. So the gold rings that you just saw are also highly suitable to wear with this one. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And that, I'll bring that back in. Because I wanted to say something else about it. This sort of collecting the gold, it's happened over a couple of years, so don't be dismayed. The piece in the middle, this piece here, was the first gold charm I bought, and that was a couple of years ago. And I've waited for retirement sales. However, Pandora is not making much in the way of gold charms anymore, just straight out gold, which is really disappointing. So Pandora, if you're out there, please, if you're listening, please make us some more beautiful gold charms. So I'll pop that back there and show you what I did with my other two-tone. I do love two-tones. I bought this clasp on retirement sale. No, this one here I didn't. I bought this with a birthday discount about 3 years ago now. I've got my clip-on safety chain. I could probably use a better one than that with this. I have several. I have a two-tone one. And what have we got here? Got the this old Hallmark with flat bunch of flowers. It's love. From the back it looks a bit like a cupcake with a flower on top. Got the birds. I've seen people want quite a bit for this charm. It is lovely. But I didn't. I got that really affordably. Like about $50, I think, New Zealand, which is reasonable for a charm, I think. You've got your carriage with the wee girl in it, pearl on top. You've got the lovely bird in the cage. This is the detail I love. Look at that wee heart. Pandora. Isn't that cute? The swirlies. Hallmark. This is the two-tone that started off me collecting two-tone. I found it in a pawn shop and I was like, oh, that's lovely, and took it away and started making a two-tone bracelet. So collecting two-tones. And that was after two-tones were a really big thing. I mean, there was a bit of two-tones creeping through, and you can see a couple that I managed to get before they stopped making them, pretty much. And this is a clip I bought pre-loved. It's really nice. The gold heart. I've got a spacer. I've got my domed heart, which goes with the, excuse me, the charm. I do have the earrings, but I haven't got them out here at the moment. I've got my cognac diamond star flower. You see that's pretty worn. But for the price I paid for it, it was worth it. Really cool. Really nice charm if you can find it. And I've got my other, those two there were the only two that I managed to buy on retirement sales of the two-tones. So they're the only ones that I've bought new. And when they were full price, they weren't cheap. And even at retirement sales, they were still a good price, but nowhere near as much as what they were originally. I like this Hallmark here. Kind of, excuse me, built in. A frog in my throat again. Isn't that cool? And you've got that Hallmark again on the ring. Isn't that lovely? And also on the clasp. Beautiful. So let's get back to this. So we've got the crown, which I love. And I've got my little rare old little gnome or pixie with the flower, and that reminds me of my son. That was one of the first charms I actually bought pre-loved that I paid a pretty penny for. Oh, $50. And at the time that was a lot for me, so that was, you know, it was quite a big purchase back in the time, so I want to use them. I've got my family charm, family clip. I've got the old frog. I think is it the old frog? Yeah, it is, because it's got the flowers on it, which is lovely. I like this old frog. Pandora Panda showed the newer version. I wasn't as I didn't like it as much, put it that way. And then we've got the lovely old Unforgettable Moment. I love that so much. When I found another, I bought it for my oldest daughter. And beautiful, the flower on top. And that doesn't, it's fine on the wrist. I've got the old Queen Bee. She's been worn a lot. You can tell by her crown. And she's not the 2020 version. And she does have a Hallmark somewhere. I have seen it. But really old and worn. And this is another one of my first charms that I did buy. That was Pandora. And during the lockdown, the COVID lockdown, was when I found someone who was selling up a lot of their charms, and I bought most of them off her to get my Pandora collection going. She came back a few times during the lockdown with these charms. So, really worn, but really lovely. So, it's just beautiful. You can see the sunlight coming through. It's a autumn morning here in New Zealand. My son's just gone away to school, and I've decided to sit down and make a vid for you guys. Right, so I'll pop that back here. Put these over here. Be able to put them away. Next up, I've got a couple of rings on, because I've got this on this morning. So I'll take that off. It's just on an open bangle, which just slides off. So last one, guys, and then I'll let you get on with your day. I also thought that it would be nice to sit down and have a little chat, and we show for you guys. So it's got my purple heart. Love this charm. I probably would have bought more, but I haven't yet. They might come up, but I just love the filigree and all the hearts and the purple, of course. I love my purple. And these Muranos, instead of them sitting on a bracelet that I haven't been wearing as much, on this design. Yeah, see, I absolutely love my symmetry. I find it very hard to break away from symmetry when it comes to designing on something to wear, anyway. I've got my flower charms that I bought not long ago too. Really good price point. And they are in stock. And the micro beading, I love that. Got your little black mini Muranos still in stock. You can see that I've changed up that bracelet too, but that's another show. And I've got my silicone clips just here with the crowno, and I've managed to put them on the right way, so that's good. Anyway, been really nice to be able to sit down and make a video that's not rush. Also because, like, I know I've been a lot about hauls. I've done a lot of hauling to be able to build my collection up to where, yeah, just where I want it to be. There's always more. There's always more that I want, but just for sake at the moment, I'm chilling. My son starts school holidays at the end of today, and yeah, with it coming into autumn now, there'll be all sorts of changes required that I don't need to discuss. Anyway, like if you like. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Please subscribe. You're welcome at my channel. I do have more to show you. It's not the end. And yeah, stay safe and happy designing. Remember, it's all up to you. What you create with these charms is for you, by you. to reflect what you want to reflect, not what somebody else wants to reflect. What I've shown here is my take on these charms. It's what I feel right with. Your design might not be, well, it obviously is not my design, so there you go. And saying that, happy designing, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.